So this might be the last video for tonight. We'll see. Max, you hots guys want to say good good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you're doing or whatever time it is or time of the day it is. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I want to talk about one of my favorite tattoos. This isn't really well, I guess, yeah, it's pretty informative. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's get it right there. I got this. It's my Persevere tattoo. And I put this on my wrist about 6 years ago. It was Father's Day, actually. And it's right after I'd first gotten married. My wife was pregnant. I just realized that I was about to be a father. Right now I have 3 unbelievably amazing children who I would totally do anything for. But this was at the point. This is when I had to make like a major mind shift transition. That it was like, fuck, man, I'm about to be a father. Which, if any of you guys or any girls or females or ladies or got just people out there in general know the switch in your brain that you take when you realize it's just like, it's not about me anymore, it's about my kids, it's about, I'm about to be a role model. Everything I do now basically has something to do with my kids, you know what I'm saying? Like the future of my children is now basically based on everything that I do, every decision that I make, every, you know, I don't know, like I'm fortunate enough to have really amazing children and an amazing wife and just an amazing, I don't know, man, like, you know, I think the dysfunctional household has become the norm in American society. I mean, like, literally, you know, my mom passed when I was 5. I had a fucking dope fiend stepmom for a while, and my dad got divorced again. Whatever, I can tell you sob stories and life stories or whatever. The fact of the matter is I'm tougher than any situation, and I've managed to basically go through it all and thrive and not just survive but actually thrive and be successful. And you know, it was, I got the tattoo to basically remind myself to never give up, that no matter what the situation was, I'm tougher than it, and I can beat this shit too. I beat everything else. I beat every situation, and I survived, and I thrived, and I conquered it, and you know, I went above and beyond what most people. I mean, you know, some people, if the coffee shop doesn't have their favorite donut in the morning, they have a breakdown and a meltdown, and it ruins their whole day. You know, for me, it's like, you could throw anything at me, I'll get back up and keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? You could punch me in the face and I'll get back up and ask you to hit me again because you hit like a bitch. You know, that's kind of how you got to run your life sometimes, and sometimes it's like, that's basically how you got to run your business. You can't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? So when I got the tattoo, and it's kind of faded now, it's kind of, you know, I mean, it's a very exposed spot on your body, but you don't realize how often you actually look at your arm or your wrist or your hand. And the reason I got it upside down, you know, was so that I can constantly look at it. You know, it wasn't meant for anybody else to read, it was for me to read. You know, and I feel like if you're gonna scar your body with something, it should mean something, and it should be something positive and something motivational and something that's gonna like tell you, fuck yeah, man, I got this shit done. And I've been getting shit done ever since, and I've adapted and I've grown. And you know, I'm not saying that I'm the best father in the world, but my kids think that I'm amazing because I remind them that they're amazing every single day. And everything that I do has got nothing to do really with me. It's got everything to do with their future, because I persevere. Because no matter what, I'm tougher than the situation, and I'll always get back up. When I get knocked down, dude, I get back up. That's one of the things that I learned, you know, and I want to thank my dad for that. I want to thank my father for that. I want to thank a lot of the people in my life that have influenced me and inspired me to fucking be my best. But I'm in another growth phase right now, to where it's like I'm ready to evolve to the next chapter of Max Uhas, and I'm gonna have to persevere through that shit too, because with each chapter of your life and each new chapter in the book of your life, you're gonna have to evolve, and you're gonna have to kill off certain parts of your past and move past them, and just let them go, and just continue to move on, and become a better person, and overall, especially if you want to, especially if you're doing it for the right reasons. Some people just get into marketing, or get into sales, or get into online stuff, or just strictly for the money, and it's, don't get me wrong, dude, like, you can't live without money. It's just the way society's built. But at the same time, if you're only doing it for the money, it's a pretty soulless endeavor. If you do it to actually help people, and you do it for the right reasons, you do it because you love people, or you do it for your loved ones, or you do it for your family, there is a higher purpose to what you're doing, and there is a higher purpose to everything that you have, and everything that you're putting into your work and your efforts, and it does make a difference. It really does. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully the people that you're working with, and hopefully the team that you're working with, and hopefully, fuck man, even if you feel like you're the, because in all actuality, man, in life and business and anything else, like, you've got to be your own cheerleading squad. You got to be sitting there with the pom poms in the back, going, "You can do it, you can do it," when everybody else says you're an idiot. But the funny thing about that, though, is that, like, when you actually do it, and when you make it, and when you become successful, all the people that said you're an idiot, um, they cheer for you. You know what I'm saying? Not as much as you cheer for yourself, though. But there's something. All I'm saying is this: no matter how tough it may seem right now, you are tougher than the situation. If you believe you are tougher than the situation, it goes back to the old saying. It's like, if you think you can't do something, you're right. If you think you can do something, you're right. You know, and I can do this. I can do anything. Well, I can't pop a baby out of my body, but I can help supply half of the DNA for it. So I guess I can do anything. Um, that's really it. You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself, and no matter how tough it gets, how tough you think it might be, it's just a test. That's all it is. Everything in life is just a test, to see how bad you want it, to see if you deserve it, to see if you really deserve the success that you want. And the tougher it is, the bigger the reward. Persevere. That's all it really boils down to. No matter what, if you know that you can persevere, you'll do it. If you act like a little bitch and cry about it, well, guess what? That's why most people fail at life, and they're stuck in their positions, and they'll never get out of it, and they blame everybody else. Take responsibility for what you do. Take responsibility for yourself. And if you take responsibility for yourself and your family and your loved ones, and sometimes, yeah, it's scary, because now you're responsible for it. But once you make that mindset, once you make up your mind, and you develop that mindset, you become fucking unstoppable. Welcome to me being unstoppable, because I persevere. If you want to learn how to do it, join my team, get on my blog. All the links are right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I can't guarantee that I can do it, but fuck, man, I'd give 150% with anybody and everybody that works with me. Love you. Have a great night. It's the longest video I shot today. Almost 10 minutes. But hopefully it's 10 minutes that could change your life. Make a decision now.